Hello, chat. It's time. Finally. It's been a minute since the last stream, which was the second Nightreign stream, which I took down the VOD because I didn't like how it turned out. And then I have spent the entire week um, playing Nightreign. A lot of Nightreign. The game is a lot of fun. I beat the Final Night Lord yesterday, and I'm now working on the Platinum. And I'm probably going to make that the 50th Platinum, which I will probably stream, because I think that I'm only missing 2 trophies, but one of them I have to make an effort to try and do. And so, since I'm going to be playing a little bit this weekend, hopefully I will get the Sentient Pest raid, which is one of the things that I'm missing during that session. And then I will probably try and stream some solo run attempts to try and get the Platinum, since I believe I know how to get the last trophy, because I think it would be fun to have a recording of me getting my 50th plat, because I think that sounds fun. Otherwise, we're going to be starting Dark Souls 3 today, skipping Bloodborne and coming back to it later, because I want to finish out the Dark Souls trilogy first, so that I don't feel as bad about going to go play Expedition 33, because I really want to play it, which is a lot of the reason why I really want to play Dark Souls 3, even though Nightreign has been very, very addicting. And then obviously, you know, my usual preamble of hopefully Xenoblade will be back soon. It's been 3 fucking weeks. Yet again, it's out of my control. So, you know, when it comes back, it comes back. We'll see. I would really like it to start becoming a more consistent thing on the stream, but it's out of my hands. So, with all that said, let's take a quick look at the tier list, as it's been a minute since we looked at it, since we finished Dark Souls 2, a little over a week ago. Also, I guess that's just going to be on the screen now. Firefox updated their shit, and I don't know how to make this menu bar here go away. So, oh, maybe I can just do this. I didn't even, like, check to see if I could do this. Can I just, like, make all these things disappear? Because I don't want the bar there. Is there a way to get rid of the bar? No, I don't want vertical tabs. I don't know. I don't know how to make this go away. Firefox updated and added that shit, so it kind of looks bad, and it makes my shit look not as good and not as pretty, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So, anyways, we finished off Dark Souls 2. This is where the tier list was standing, with the addition of a new Holy Peak boss in Burnt Ivory King, starting to get some more amazing bosses, of which there will likely be more now that we're into Dark Souls 3, which is just, like, rife with good bosses down here. And then also this tier list has not been updated with the Night Lords from Nightreign. If it does, I may spend a segment on stream and describing my thoughts on each of them and put them on the thing. Maybe that'll happen during the getting the Nightreign Plat stream, if it's been added to this tier list by then. Because I'm not going to manually add all of these back in the right order and everything. Just to use a different tier list that has the Night Lords on it. So if this one gets updated, it gets updated. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know how it is. Anyways, I'm ready to jump into Dark Souls 3. So let me bring us to Dark Souls 3's main menu and make sure my audio has been working this whole time. It has. Good. The game might sound a little loud, but I tested it before stream. I know. For once, I actually tested my fucking audio, instead of going into stream and then testing it live like a fool. And it sounded fine to me, even though it looks really loud in my mixer, which to me implies that I was probably making Nightreign way too quiet, but I haven't watched back the VOD, so who cares? Anyways, I'm excited. I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in a couple years. I think the last time I played it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember exactly when. It was sometime after Elden Ring came out, but before Shadow of the Erdtree. So it must have been like 2023 or so. Anyways, we're going to be starting a new game. I didn't make a character beforehand, so we're going to do all that now.
Indeed. It is called Lothric,
I will make myself disappear for the cutscenes.
by the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder.
The Lords of Cinder! I know those guys. Who uplorded they Cinder?
In venturing north,
I don't know.
the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words.
No shot.
And the lords go without thrones.
No way. I love these little Ninja Turtle time traveling Ansem looking guys. Or time traveling Xehanort, I guess.
When the link of fire
It's a little
is
Kingdom Hearts
flamed,
reference for all my Kingdom Hearts heads in the
bell
chat.
tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves.
Aldrich.
Aldrich, saint of the deep.
Blob creature. The Abyss Watchers.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers.
Oh, I'm so excited to get to Abyss Watchers. Yorm.
And the reclusive lord of the profane.
Imagine playing this game blind, like when this released, and you see this opening cutscene, and there's 5 Abyss Watchers, and you think it's gonna be a 5-man gank fight, just like a full-on 5-man gank fight. That's gotta be a hell of a feeling, especially after Dark Souls 2.
Only in truth,
Excuse me.
the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
And then the screen went dark. There we go. Okay. Make myself reappear. Alright, we will do the same naming convention we've been doing so that I know these are the stream characters. Yeah. Okay. So, in my previous 2 playthroughs of Dark Souls 3, both runs were dexterity builds. So I want to try doing a strength build is sort of the plan. I have an idea of what weapon I want to use. And we can get it fairly early after we kill the first couple bosses. I think we can get it after Curse-Rotted Greatwood, because it's a boss soul weapon. And since it's a strength boss soul weapon before Curse-Rotted Greatwood, since you get the thing for the boss souls for Curse-Rotted Greatwood, there's only so many things it can be. It's not like it's that much of a secret, but it's what I want to try doing. And then we can experiment with other strength weapons as we go through, because why not? That'll be fun. So let me look at some stats here. So the Knight has a pretty decent strength stat, a lot of dex. I don't know if we really need any dex though. So maybe there's more of like a dedicated strength class. This got 16 strength. This might be what we start with. One-handed axe too, or like an axe is not bad. Decent amount of vigor and endurance as well. Starts at a lower level with more points in the stats that I care about. So we're probably starting warrior, but let's see what else we've got. This is like a quality class, I guess. A thief, assassin, sorcerer, pyromancer, cleric, deprived. And it's, which one of these is it that starts with the... It's this one that starts with the Sellsword Twin Blades, the strongest weapon in Dark Souls 3. I think we're going to start Warrior. I don't remember if any of the starting gifts are useful at all. I don't think so. Early Souls. Yeah, none of these do anything for us, really. Maybe we just take the life ring. Just because it's an item. You know, it's something. I mean, maybe what we're supposed to take is the black fire bombs, but... Presets. I don't want to mess around too much with character creation today. Urothelium. His eyes are so tiny. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, let's just leave it here. Okay. So, appearance, first of all, we need to fix the hair situation. Where the hell is hair in this game? Here we are. Hair color, first of all, needs to be... Can we... Hold on, we can make it... We can make it whiter than that. What's the... Change by 10? That's more like it. And then hairstyle? Let's see. Can you zoom out a little bit? That's nice, but it probably clips through everything. This is, I think, the hairstyle we did in Dark Souls 2. We could be bald. Kind of just vibing with this one. Alright. And then let's see. Pupils, color. Well, hold on. Let me just customize it. Let's just make this, sort of like a purpley color. That'll do. And then we could go out of our way to do, like, more details and stuff. Or any of these neat looking. Alright, let's just, I'm not gonna mess around much more than that. We've got white hair, we've got purple eyes. That's good enough for me. I don't remember if this game is like the other two Dark Souls games where when you're not kindled that you look gross and sad and disgusting. Alright, that'll do. Oh shit, I need to set up a death counter? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh my god. Alright, sorry, this is gonna take a second. Hopefully it won't take too long. Save that. Close this. Also, I think there's a non-zero chance that the Dark Souls 2 death counter just got reset to 0 on accident. Okay, no, it's still there in here. Okay, we want to add a new death counter. Dark Souls 3. File is this one. Sorry, I knew I was forgetting something, chat. I knew I was forgetting something. Increment by 1. Okay. And then I need to go into the death counter settings. And I need to change the death counter to our new Dark Souls 3 death counter. And then make it appear on the screen. There it is. Although I'm gonna need to move it because it's in position. Oh, oopsies. Oops. Let's move this right over here over the souls. Now that the souls are in a different spot than they were in Dark Souls 2. And then let me make sure that it's the counter we're incrementing and that pressing the button makes the number go up and pressing that makes the number go down. Not that we usually need to make the number go down, but, you know, just in case. Right, that's not how you two-hand in this game. You do it like this. Alright, that's fairly fast. Okay. I think I remember how to play Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 3. I can't speak. This is why I'm not a professional. Strong attacks. Also, this is the game, this is our first game where we have actual charged heavies on every weapon now, I think. That damage is pretty good. I don't really remember all the stuff that is in this opening area here. Also, it's only a matter of time before I push in the left stick to super sprint, like I'm playing Elden Ring Nightreign. This guy, get the blue flask. This guy. Ow. It's not nice of you. Another is the giant crystal lizard over here. I'm not super confident in my ability to kill the super crystal lizard. However, the weapon I am planning to use does drop an upgrade material for that. So I will probably come back once we've got that weapon to come get it. And otherwise we'll just wait to get it. But once we have access to that weapon, I'll probably come back and do that so that we can get an upgrade material. But I don't really have a reason to do it right this second. Oh man, this game, it's so nice coming back to Dark Souls 3. I'm a big Dark Souls 3 fan. I say big fan like it's not my like 4th favorite Souls game, but I do really like it. Or at least I've had a good time with it in the past. Especially my most recent Dark Souls 3 playthrough was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping this one will be fun as well. I love the R1 button. R1s are so sick. Also, I didn't check. Okay, yeah, I have a jump set on the left stick. Perfect. I don't really know why I'm going out of my way to kill all these guys. I should probably just like run straight into the Gundyr boss room instead. With like full health. Alright, I'm gonna go back up to the bonfire so we can go into Gundyr with full health, and then we'll rip it. Not that I'm expecting to die to Gundyr, but I mean, it's possible. I've certainly died to bosses easier than Gundyr before. Maybe even in the Souls Marathon, and I'm forgetting. Because I don't remember all the times we've died. I mean, we've died around 400 times across the 3 games that we've played so far, so... Excuse me, gentlemen. Alright, Gundyr time. Remove the sword. Which you'd think he'd be a little, like, happy about instead of trying to kill you for it. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Holy. It took everything in my being not to try and do a jumping heavy attack there. I was about to press X and then R2. Owie. I forget that he doesn't have, like, a lot of health. Also, this is our first game with, like, the more modern riposte system with, like, stance breaking and stuff. I think it's introduced first in Bloodborne, but it's, well, since we're not playing Bloodborne first, this is our first game where we're getting to experience that. Alright, that was pretty good. That went quite well. Alright, let me bring it over here. That's my death counter. Here's my tier list. We're going to have to scroll a little bit down to get past the Bloodborne bosses who we're supposed to do first. Let's move them into average. So here's the thing, right? Gundyr is great. I don't think he's quite amazing. I think he's the best tutorial... I don't know. I mean, he is, I think, the best tutorial boss they've ever made. And so maybe he shouldn't be in the same tier as Asylum Demon. But I don't think he's up here with these guys, especially when you consider that Champion Gundyr exists and is this version, an amazing version of Udix Gundyr. I think Udix Gundyr is a near perfect tutorial boss. I think he's awesome. He looks super cool. He's got, like, really, the phase transition is cool. His attacks are well telegraphed. He gives you some of the basics of the game. He can be parried. He's really great. I think he's good. I think he's a great, great, great tutorial boss. Alright. Let us continue. So we are now kindled. Because we killed the boss. Which means we can get invaded. I think I'm online. Actually, don't know. I wasn't really paying attention when I opened the game, so maybe I'm not. But it seems like there's notes. But I don't know if these are... Yeah, these are still the tutorial notes. The broken straight sword! Yes, dude! Yes, dude! Exactly what I needed. We may as well keep killing these guys, because we get some souls out of it. Homeward Bone. Now, I don't remember a lot of stuff about Dark Souls 3. Despite the fact that I played it fairly recently, my memory of Dark Souls 3 is not super good. So don't expect me to be, like, knowing exactly where to go and what all to do. But I don't think you really come to this stream for that, so, you know. That's what the Bloodborne section is for. If you want to see somebody who really knows one of these games quite well, and, like, where to go and what to do and doing it quickly. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner, obviously. Like, I'm not a Dark Souls 3 or a Bloodborne speedrunner, but I am much better at that game than I am at this game. Hello, Firekeeper. It's Duchess Nightreign.
I'm a firekeeper.
Hello, Firekeeper.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
She's so cool.
The lords have left their thrones.
Look at him back there.
And must be delivered to them.
Ding. Ding.
To this end, I am at thy side. Very well, then take nourishment.
We can level up. Right now I want to try and get to 20 strength. Okay, there's 20 strength, because 20 strength is the minimum strength we need to wield the weapon I want to use. Because it has a 30 strength requirement, and oh my god, that was almost really bad. But you get the 50% from two-handing, which gets me to 30 when I've got 20. So you get an extra 10 strength.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
Hello, humble handmaid of the shrine.
I've lots of and yes, Ashen has
Okay, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be skipping her dialogue, but, like, I don't care. I don't think we need anything from her. At least not right now. I guess she has the tower key that costs 20,000, but I'm pretty sure you can do, like, a jump that skips needing to buy the tower key.
Ashen One.
And then over here is the goat.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
You can mash this so much faster in this game.
Journey, I wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a
Smith
smith,
my weapons.
such as my purpose.
Reinforce. Okay. And we can we don't need any blue flasks for this build that we're doing right now, so we'll take the extra red flask. And then this is, I forget what this guy's name is, isn't it? Like,
another one.
this is another one of
Round
these.
from the sloop of death.
There's a guy like this in Dark Souls 2.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones.
This guy's voice sounds familiar.
But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Hold on, I'm checking what his voice actor is, because I want to know, because it sounds really familiar. The only issue is I don't remember what this guy's name is. That's the handmaid, Andre. It's not Grey Rat. Grey Rat's the other guy that we save later. Is it that my phone brightness is so low? Please? I would like to see. This is not him. Where is this guy? What is this guy's name? I don't even know what this guy's name is. Does he introduce himself?
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Yeah, I think it's this guy. Okay, I was right. Yeah, this is Alvis. That's what I thought. This is Alvis Xenoblade. And then up here should be Leonard, right? Is he here already? I don't remember when he shows up. He's supposed to be like right here, like leaning on this wall. I don't know when he shows up. I thought he was here right from the start. Whenever he shows up, I might try to kill him because I really want his armor set. Because it's like the best armor set in this game. Either that or like the... I forget what it's called, but like the one that's like the knight armor that's got like the tattered black cloak wrapped around it. Artorias set is pretty good too. Alright, let's go to the High Wall of Lothric, baby. It's showtime. We're gaming. Let's go. Okay. Now that we've got 20 strength, we're probably just gonna focus on, like, vigor for a while. Getting our health as high as possible. I don't know what the soft caps and stuff are in this game. I'll have to look that up later, but... Light the bonfire. Anyways, now that we're into Dark Souls 3, the yappening can begin. I don't remember which way you're supposed to go first in this area at all. So we're just gonna kill guys. But, you know, was it yesterday? I guess 2 days ago now, there was the Sony State of Play, which I didn't watch live because I didn't really think that it was going to be anything impressive. And then they ended up, like, doing a bunch of crazy, really cool announcements. Obviously, the biggest of which, at least for me, and for, I think, most people, I think, I don't know, actually, was the Arc System Works Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. They are Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is real, and it's made by Arc System. There's no Capcom. It's just Marvel, baby. Marvel's back. I can't believe it. It's 4v4. The game looks incredible. Everybody's been debating whether or not Arc System was going to be doing My Hero or Naruto or One Piece or Bleach for the last, like, 5 years, and it turns out the whole time they've been working on Marvel, which is insane. It looks really, really, really cool so far. 4v4 is unbelievable, and I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but I'm excited to see. Immediately, the roster is bigger than the 2XKO launch roster of, like, 6 or 7 characters, as our reveal trailer for Tokon has 8. And some of the characters look really, really cool. Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, looks great. I think she's really cool. And she has, like, a bunch of... She's, like, the closest we're getting for now to Arxis making Luffy, which is exciting. And some of her moves look really, really cool. And they're really leaning into the crazy squash and stretch you can do with a character like her. which with Arxis' style just like puts a big smile on my face, and it looks really cool. Isn't there like doesn't like a dragon come by and attack this spot? Nice kick. I feel like I remember a dragon comes by and attacks like this spot in particular. Am I crazy? Am I misremembering that, or is it up here? I could have sworn this is where... Yeah, there is a dragon. I knew it. I've played Dark Souls 3 before. This is not my first time on the Dark Souls 3 ride. And then he does that area too. Doesn't he like alternate, or... I don't remember how this works exactly. Just like go. Book it. I really don't remember what the required path is in this area, and if this is it, or if I'm going the not required pathway. This guy might be easier with a shield out to try and like circle strafe him. Now when he does that much stamina, oh my god. I just tried to two-hand like I'm playing Nightreign again. It's like, that's like the third time this stream. Nice, got him. This guy's making a lot of noise, this dragon. This is so fast in this game. More souls. These guys have little lanterns. They're probably gonna get up. Just make sure they don't. It does not open from this side. Okay. If you say so. I vaguely remember this room. Firebomb. What's up here? Let there be nimble one. There's a bonfire up here. A new bonfire. Okay. But I'm really excited about it. What are some of the other characters they showed off? Obviously, like the Tokusatsu style, like Super Sentai Iron Man looks amazing. He has like a Kamen Rider dive kick kind of attack that looks really cool. This weird, like, he's like a mix of like a Super Sentai, like Power Ranger Kamen Rider type with like a mecha, and it looks amazing. Obviously mixed with like some of the more classic Iron Man stylings. And it looks really cool. They knew what they were doing and showed Doctor Doom immediately, because they know that that's like a big thing for, especially for the fighting games. He is such like an iconic presence in the Marvel fighting games. You know, except for the one where he wasn't there and it sold poorly. Who looks really cool. I think for me the biggest excitement piece though was Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, because I think Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider is really cool, and I'm glad that they went with him, because I think his version of Ghost Rider is so sick. I don't know. I'm just like a sucker for his whole deal. Doesn't one of these guys? Yeah, doesn't this guy like go beast mode or something? Yeah. Nice try. A longbow. Where's Elden Ring Iron, or where's Nightreign Iron Eye when you need him? Is there anything over here? Not really. But I'm just the game looks super cool. I'm so excited about it. And since it's an Arxis game, which usually means it's going to come out late in the year, and it's coming out next year, means I'm probably going to be back in a position where I'm going to have like a Ethernet connection that I can use to play fighting games on. Because where I'm at right now, I don't have access to being able to do that, which is like the big reason why I've not been playing Guilty Gear, even though with the new character release, I really want to play Guilty Gear, but I can't. I mean, I could, but I'd have to play it on Wi-Fi, and like, I don't want to do that shit. Are you kidding me? But the game looks great. I'm an Arc Sys believer. I like a lot of Arc Sys fighting games. I'm a big fan of Guilty Gear. I like Grand Blue a lot. I like BB Tag. I never played very much Dragon Ball Fighters, but I liked it. I played a little bit of BBCF, very casually, but it's a lot of fun, even still. So I'm just sort of excited that a new Arc Sys game is on the horizon, and that it's a Marvel tag game. Unfortunately, DC fans, and by which I mean me, I'm DC fans, are unfortunately in shambles, but Titanite Shard. We could maybe go upgrade our axe. I don't know if there's a better, like, early game strength weapon that's in this area, though, that we could get instead. I just don't remember. But I feel like, isn't there like a chest like at the bottom of this area or something like that? I feel like I remember that. Oh man, and the lock-on like actually works in this game, unlike Dark Souls 2. Heck yeah. But isn't there, I think there's like a chest at the bottom of this here. Isn't there like a mimic? There's like a mimic in Hyrule of Lothric. I feel like I remember there being a mimic really early in this game. This is going to be a very similar vibe to the whole, the Dark Souls 1 stream, where it's like a lot of, I think I remember this thing about this game. And then whether or not that actually ends up being a true statement or not is a different story. Throwing knives. Nice, dude. I love kukris. Mailbreaker. We used the Mailbreaker in one of the games, didn't we? We used it in Demon Souls a little bit before we got the Adjudicator Boss Soul weapon. Didn't we? To deal with, like, the rock guys in World 2, I think. Grey Rat! It's locked. We can't get to you yet, Grey Rat. We'll come back for you, my friend. We can save Grey Rat later. I don't remember what key we need for Grey Rat, but I'm sure we'll find the key somewhere. Alright, back up to floor 2 then. But that wasn't even the only thing that was announced at that state of play that was exciting. There was a new Suda51 game. I think it was called, like, Romeo is Dead or something like that. Or, no, Romeo's a Dead Man, I think is what it was called. Romeo's a Dead Man. That looks pretty cool. The gameplay doesn't look quite as engaging to me as some of his previous work with, like, No More Heroes, but it does look cool. One of these guys goes sicko mode. It's you. I was too slow. That's not good. This is going to be the first death. I almost can guarantee it. I can't see shit, man. Let's heal. It's so hard to read his attacks. Oh, did I just fall to my death? That's a bummer. That's a bummer of a way to die for the first death. If I just got to him fast enough and stopped him from transforming. Okay, that's fine. But they announced, yeah, it was a new Suda51 game. Looks extraordinarily Suda51, which is a compliment. Because I like Suda51 and his stuff. I especially liked No More Heroes 2. No More Heroes 3... I was not as big of a fan of, mostly just because I didn't like the gameplay as much, but I think everything else about it was quite good. Like the fact that the final boss was like the CEO of Unity or whatever, and he was the former EA and then was Unity, and at some point he had, like, Suda51 worked under him and hated the heck out of that guy because, of course, like, that guy sucks. I can't even remember. I did a whole, like, research project on that guy's leadership failings, and I can't even remember his name now. Alright, that went well. There's a crystal lizard here, isn't there? On this roof? I hear him sparkling. Where is he? There he is. Oh, let's be another Dark Souls 2 situation. Oh, I'm dead. That's a bummer. That's a huge bummer. That's what I get for trying to kill a crystal lizard. Ugh, what a way to die twice, man. We haven't even been killed by an enemy yet. Both deaths have been the falling. But that game looks cool. I'm excited about it because I like Suda 51. And I'd like to see if it turns out to be good or not. I imagine it'll be pretty good, but you never know. There was also a new trailer for Silent Hill F that announced a release date. That game looks great. I'm excited about it. It's going to scare the shit out of me. We're probably going to play it on stream after how much fun Silent Hill 2 was. And I think by the time that game is out, which is like late September, I think, I will have been away from scary games for long enough to be willing to do another one. So that'll probably be a fun stream game for sure. I'm trying to remember if they announced anything else. They announced they did a classic. They did an Atlas pulling an Atlas kind of moment, except it wasn't Atlas. It was what is it? Sucker Punch that does some. Please don't die again. Thank you. Just killed that stupid crystal lizard. Okay, we're good. A raw gem. I don't even think I needed that. There's a thing I'm not even gonna use. What a bummer. All right. Let me go. Also, I haven't noticed any notes, but maybe I just missed them, so maybe we're not online. Oh, that's a note right there. Ow. My stamina? My stamina? Try tongue. You know what? I don't think I will, but thanks for the advice, I guess. Isn't there like an Estus shard here somewhere? I feel like I remember there being an Estus shard here somewhere. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Oh, and he's got a great shield. That's great. Sick. Ow. Can you, like, be strafeable? That was a very buffered roll. Ow. This is going well. Input reading, bastard. My stamina! Nice kick. I kicked his shield and it didn't even do anything? What the hell was that, man? I kicked his shield and he just ignored it. What? That is a kick in this game, right? He like, stepped back. Well, there goes all our Estus. We're at, like, no health now, so we're probably gonna die again very soon. I don't remember if there's a shortcut somewhere, though. Be wary of left. I think, is the shortcut this way? The shortcut might be this way. I remember I thought there was a shortcut sometime soon, but I could just be completely wrong in that fact. Please don't hit me with arrows. It's not nice of you. It's kind of rude, actually. You tried to scare me, and you kind of did a little bit. No, don't do that. That's so cringe. Okay. That's 3 deaths. That's so cringe. His R1s are faster than mine because he's got a dagger and I've got an axe. How could this happen to me? I don't know why that guy aggroed that time when he didn't aggro the other time, but whatever. Forgot about these guys. Nice ladder, idiot. Little did he know I'm the ladder expert, and then he didn't stand a chance finding me in my natural habitat. A ladder. Speaking of ladders. Whee! Okay. Okay, man. That's nice of you. That guy. That guy. Grab grab my souls. That guy. More Titanite. Cool, dude. Let's get my stamina back. I'm nice with it. I'm kind of nice with it. I'll be wary of left. Thank you for the assistance, my friend. A broadsword. What are the stats on the broadsword? C in strength as opposed to the D that this has. However, it needs 10 dexterity, of which we have 9. I will stick with my hand axe. Even though the broadsword sounds nice, because straight swords, if I remember correctly, are bonkers good in Dark Souls 3. Like, really, really strong. I think that right there is the flask upgrade. That item right down there. Just to make sure this is not a mimic. We can't break the chests on accident in this game. Silver Eagle Kite Shield. That might be better than what we've got here. It does have 100% physical negate. Does this put us in... No, we're still in light roll. Probably not going to need it, but just in case we do need it, we have a better shield now. So, like, if we actually wanted to, like, circle strafe and block stuff, we have 100% physical block now. Which is at least something. Okay. Really? I chink off the damn railing? Really? You're sure? You're sure I do? You baited me. This dog is evil. Come on. Okay, here we go. That dog is not Father Gascoigne. You do not. The stairs are not the best place to fight him, I must say. These guys have more health than I thought they did. That's fine. Yoink, Estus Shard. I believe that is another flask charge. And then it's the something bone something that gives us the, ow. Where did this dog come from? I didn't know there was a dog! I wouldn't have gone after that guy if I know there was going to be a dog on me, too. I didn't know there was 2 dogs. What a tragedy. Highwell of Lothric is going kind of bad so far. Considering how I thought it was going to go. Thought we were going to just kind of crush this shit. But all those games look really, really good. Plus there was some other stuff. I haven't watched all the trailers and everything from the State of Play. I just watched the things that I knew seemed like my things.
Wasn't he?
Nice.
Pretty
Okay.
be careful.
Also, how much,
just
pretty be
wasn't it?
careful. How much do I need to upgrade my axe? 2? Okay, well let's, we could upgrade our axe and then do a little more damage. Let's see, inventory. How much does these do? Shoutouts to Elden Ring. Oh, look at that, 50. 50 souls is what that does. Okay. Shoutouts to Elden Ring for actually telling you how much souls they give you.
Just wasn't he?
But
Pretty be careful.
our main weapon's not going to be using Titanite shards, so we should be good to upgrade with Titanite shards before we get our main weapon. Whether or not we're just going to use this battle axe or not is a good question. Maybe I should have waited to see if I found something else in the high wall that I forgot about, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest with you. Excuse me. But I'm just super excited about all that stuff. Switch 2 also released, I think either today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday, maybe? Can't remember exactly the day. That or it was the 2 days ago? I don't know. It was sometime of this week. I can't remember exactly when. Okay, come on, man. Did you really need to do that? Should I just go back to the bonfire? Probably. That guy, he dropped something. Oh, he didn't drop something. I thought I saw him do the little... Thought I saw like a little sparkle. I didn't. Okay. Drop down here. Thanks for that. Okay, come here, man. Okay, I think this guy's AI kind of works like pre-patch Consort Radon, where if you mash block, he will do something. If you start doing this at him, he does something. Or I think they patched that out with Radon, where you could do that from a far distance, and then he would always do one of the same 3 attacks every time, as opposed to like running at you and doing a thing. So when Radon would like do his thing that he always does, where he sits there for 5 seconds and stalls, and then you can't run up and hit him because he's not a normal boss fight, so you actually have to just wait, because if you try to run up and hit him, you get punished and you lose the run immediately. Because Consort Radon is an interestingly designed fight. But you would do this, and he would do one of 3 attacks, and 2 of them were some of his like most punishable attacks that he would do every time. So you could force Radon to do things that were easy to counter, which was helpful for a time. Although I don't think it works anymore. I think when they made the other changes to him that made him easier, I think they changed that about his AI because it was like a bug or something, which I guess makes sense, but... I really do wonder where that other dog came from, because I still don't see the other dog in this room. Okay, that hit me on the ground. That's cringe. Got his ass. Was not what we in the business would call clean, but we did get him. I thought I heard a guy stepping in the back of my ears. Selkie, I think that's what we need for Grey Rat. And also this is otherwise a dead end, right? And we need to go back the other way. I guess, no, we can drop down here. But I don't think I particularly want to drop down right there. I mean, I could. The issue is I just don't remember where the shortcut is. There's a shortcut here somewhere. Because I think one of these items is the... One of the items down here is, I think it's the bone shard. Or the bone dust. I don't know if you can hide in this corner and then the fat guy doesn't aggro. The big guy. So I don't really want to deal with the big guy if I can. If I can get him to ignore me, that'd be poggers. As we say in the business chat. I just don't remember which way is the way. Be wary of shortcut. What does that mean? I don't know how to break it to you. Note that is not a shortcut. I'm sorry to break this to you. Your poor fragile little heart. I really thought there was a bone shard down here. I guess I'm just misremembering. Maybe I'm thinking of the next area when there's like that big tree with like the guy around it. Anyways, this is where that other thing would have dropped us. And this is where the, okay. It's not here for us right now, but this is where the iconic finger butthole thing is, I think. Is this guy right here. I don't know where he is. Okay, he's right there. We're good. We'll just follow him around the circle here, and then we go out that way. I don't remember if he drops something, but I'd rather not die and then have to get back here, even if it's not that much trouble to get back. Something behind me. It's just one of these guys. Just a normal hollow. The issue is I don't remember which of these leads back to the bonfire. Is it this one? This one's an elevator, right? Indeed it is. I think it's this one. It's the shortcut. So we should be getting pretty close to Vort, I believe. And this from this side. Perfect. Excuse me, sir. It's not nice. We'll just try and run back up to the bonfire that's over here. Bonfire. Excuse me. I would like to sit down. Let's go back to Firelink real quick, and then we can travel back to the other one to free Grey Rat. And then we can progress towards Vort. Ugh. Okay. And we can level up as well.
Welcome, speak. Very well. Then take note.
And I will just level my health for now. More health is
Farewell,
nice.
Ashen One. May the flame.
Alrighty. And is Leonard here? I don't know when Leonard. I don't remember if he pronounces his name as Leonard or not. Here he is. He's here now.
Unkindled are we, and fast on the trail of the lords absconded. Then these red eyes are for you.
Yeah, I know you're an invasion
Use
man.
them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Hold on. I want to remember, how do I get this guy's set? Is it not just killing him? Yeah, you buy it after you kill him. And I don't really feel like going out of my way to do his questline. Would it be a mistake to try and kill him right now? Probably.
What's wrong with you? I see. There's clearly
Okay, not
you are
nice.
a vile starved beast, much too dangerous for her.
Okay, can you stop with the spells, man? The spells are cringe. Walk into this charge heavy. I have no poise, man! I have no poise! I can't charge heavy him. God, you got the damn Estus off. That sucks. Dude, you are kidding me. I hate fighting NPCs. Big backstab? That's not a kill him fall. That sucks. How many S's does this guy get? Die please, die please. Stop drinking Estus, man! He's out of Estus, that's good for us. That's bad for us. Nice. I'm goated.
Die
Sorry, Leonard.
here, my dear goddess.
It's not my fault that the only way to get your really cool armor is to either finish your quest line, which involves killing you, or to kill you, which involves killing you. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't blame me that they gave him the coolest set in the game, okay? It's not my fault. Okay, we do unfortunately need 10,500 souls to buy his armor. However, that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Also, while I'm here in Firelink, I don't know why the wall is fogged. I don't remember. Thought we could just go out. Am I forgetting something about how Firelink works? Or is it, like, not loaded, and that's why the fog walls are there? This is where patches ends up eventually, right? Yeah, it's just not loaded. Okay. Now, I've not done this before, but I want to try to do the skip if we can. I'm going to give this a couple of college tries, okay? Because if we can do this, we can get the covetous silver serpent ring, which would be nice. That wasn't even close. I didn't even go up the tree. Still didn't go up the tree. Okay, come on now, buddy. I didn't turn that time. Had the right height, but I didn't get the turn. So close. Didn't go up the tree for some reason. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Come on. You want to give it to me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Didn't turn far enough. We had the height that time. Alright, I don't know how long I'm going to try this, but not much longer than that, because I'm goated. Don't doubt me again. Never doubt me again, chat. I'm him. I'm simply him. He's the greatest to have ever done it. It only took him like 23 tries to do the skip. I don't remember what kind of stuff they want, but that gives us another Estus shard, and then over here is a illusory wall, which leads to the silver serpent ring, the covetous silver serpent ring, I believe. In this chest. Nice. I'm him. Which will make getting the souls we need for Leonard's armor easier. Because I want his armor. Alright. Now we have an extra flask.
That is good, wasn't it?
Or not a lot. Reinforce Estus. Yes.
Prithee, be careful.
Prithee, be careful. I will prithee be careful. You bet it. You betcha. Alright. Back to the high wall. Also, today, outside of just the state of play and the Switch 2 and everything, later today, like much later today, I think it's in like not 9 hours, it's in like 8 hours or so, maybe a little less than 8 hours, is the Summer Games Fest that Jeff Keighley, the creature that he is, has been hyping up. So we'll see if it actually turns out to be anything good. But after the state of play was so impressive, and those are never impressive, I maybe have a little more faith in Jeff Keighley than usual today, which is probably foolish. I also forgot to go back to the other bonfires so that we could free Grey Rat, and then I accidentally sent the elevator down. Okay, well, let's go back up to go free Grey Rat. I forgot we were going to do that. So let's do that before I forget again, and then he never gets freed and we just leave him there for the rest of the time. I'm gonna die to these basic. I'm stuck. Door stuck, dude. Door stuck. It's not cool, man. I'm gonna die to these dogs. Oh my god. I got door stuck. That was awful. Okay, that was almost like really bad. We almost just died to 2 basic enemies because I got stuck. But I'm excited about Summer Games Fest to see what might be there. I know there's teases from both Squeenix and Capcom. So that's exciting. I know there's some people that are coping for Kingdom Hearts 4 news. I've given up hope that that game is ever coming out, even though we did just get new screenshots like this month, or I guess not this month, but last month. But I really have no faith that that's ever going to happen, so I'm not getting my hopes up for that. But I am excited for whatever Squeenix has to show. Especially after they announced remaster of Final Fantasy Tactics, which I've never played to completion. I remember as a kid I like emulated it on like a phone, and I played a few hours of it, but I never finished it. But I'm excited because I probably want to give that game a try, because I think I will quite like it. But I'd like to see what they've got to show. I'd like to see what Capcom's got to show. Maybe they've got new stuff with what's the name? Also, I think this was the key we got from killing Leonard that opened this. Where are my keys? Yeah. This we got for killing Leonard. I don't think this is gonna go well. Tough enemy. Yeah. I don't think we should be doing this right now. I think you're maybe meant to do this after you... Ah, whatever. Who cares? Let's try it. It's like that one enemy from, I forget what the area was called. The area, or, New Londo. It's from, like, one of the guys in New Londo Ruins. From Dark Souls 1. Kind of. Alright, that guy wasn't so bad. Get a red eye orb. Is there anything else in here? I did it. Ah, lonely. That, or maybe if you do, like, all of Leonard's quests, there's something more to this? But it kind of seems like there's a whole lot of nothing in here. Do give me a decent amount of souls, for what it's worth. Alright. Well, doesn't seem like there was much else down there. The only issue with putting on the Leonard set when we get it is that I'm not going to be able to see my beautiful purple eyes anymore. However, I will also no longer be able to see my gross Dark Souls 3 face, so it's maybe not so bad. Maybe you're not so bad after all. And then Gray Rat. Who, if I remember correctly, is friendly.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell...
Why does his voice sound like so
you
close?
Must be some of that unkindled ash.
He's so much louder than any of the other NPCs.
If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman,
excuse me,
Loretta, lives there. Please.
Loretta Elden Ring?
Give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very
sure,
well.
I'll help, Grey Rat.
I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall.
Crazy they use the name Loretta
do your
again.
part and I'll do mine.
The blue Tearstone ring. I mean, we could put it on, but I don't... It's not a very good ring. I mean, I guess more defense at low HP when you don't need the defense anymore because you're gonna die in one hit anyway is, you know, it's something. It's certainly no red tier stone ring. Not that I'm good enough to take advantage of red tier stone ring, as we have already established in this marathon. Alright, now we can go back to where we were going. Although I could go back to Firelink and buy a piece of the Leonard set now before we end up losing these souls somehow in the first area, but I'm simply not gonna die twice, smiley face. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay. Nice chain. Kill that guy. Kill those guys. Pull the lever. Who up pull in a lever? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, chat. I know. I'm sorry. What's my problem? Who up blank and they blank till they blank, you know? That sort of thing. Alright. You roll so far in this game. There's an item. Three green blossoms. Now let's see, we could also go up here. Which gets us to some more items. I missed my jump. That's so cringe that it's astounding. Did that do half my health and fall damage, or was I just not paying attention? Uh-oh, he's chasing me. Uh-oh, he's chasing me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's chasing me. That's better. A ring of sacrifice. That's all I get. It's not particularly worth it. Okay, yeah, that was all fall damage. Should I kill these guys? Probably not. We can take them out, why not? This area is so pretty also, this little spot down here. And let's see, down there is Vort, I believe. In there is Dancer, as well as the lady who gives us the item that we need to keep going to the next area after Vort. Okay, you guys didn't have to work as a team now. That's kind of not cool. Man, Dark Souls 2 sure looks different. Get it? Oh my god, why a gank? Why a gank? Why a gank? Why a gank immediately? Why a gank, dude? Why a gank? Nice lock on. Okay, one down. Got him. It's not clean, but we got him. What's right here? Nothing? There's more guys there leading into Vort's boss room. Let's try and make our way up here first. Let's just go ahead and get the banner before anything else. Sure would be weird if they put an Elden Ring Nightreign boss in this room, wouldn't it?
Ah, the wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle.
Hello, Emma, High Priestess of
Allow
Lothric
me to
Castle.
speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left. Gone.
Well, there's one back
To their
there.
journey home ruins
in Lothric
converging
Castle.
at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
Great, thank you for the small Lothric banner.
It is the if you then and the
And the blue covenant. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. If I was green, I would die. Okay. Now I don't remember what else is here in Highwall. That's a scary enemy. He's got glowing red eyes, and he's guarding literally nothing, and he's not gonna give us an item we want, which is the coward's mentality, and we're gonna beat his ass. Can we sneak up on him? Or does he have a sixth sense? Ah, this dumbass. Heavy? Heavy again? Okay, he hit me out of it. Nice. My heavy attack charge didn't come out, despite my input. And then he poised through my R1. That's so cringe, bro. You're not him, man. You're not him. He's got too much poise. He poised right through my attack. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. Well, now the concern is, what if we died to the gank squad again? Or died to the gank squad that attacked us before? Because then we lose the 6,000 or so souls. And I'm pretty sure he's behind the gank squad. Which is not fun, I must say. Sick, dude. Alright. Fortunately, we have 6 Estus instead of just the 5 we would otherwise have if we didn't do the epic gamer skip. Oh my god, never mind, we have 5 Estus. I lied to you. Our Estus really does not heal for that much right now, either. He's over there. I want to see if I can aggro, like, one of these doofuses, and then bring him over the other way so I can just fight one at a time. Okay, perfect. You come with me. Come with me over here. Nice, dude. Lothric Knight armor. Nice, dude. Wait, how do we get our Estus back? We're at 6 Estus again. I'm just gonna heal to be at full. Take it nice and slow. Surely he won't see me from the side while I pick up my souls. Beautiful. Get a sick, nasty backstab, or not, I guess? I was out of stam, that's my bad. 2, 3, be greedy with it. Okay, that has a lot more range than I thought it did. Kill him before he buffs up. Nice. A refined gem. Was that worth it? Almost assuredly not. We almost have enough souls to buy the armor. Big. Huge riposte. You love to see it. The Lucerne. Interesting. I didn't realize this game had that. That killing that guy gave me my essence back again. Sorry, excuse me, chat. Earlier in the stream, I had one of those, like, hiccups where you get a little bit of the acid or whatever in your mouth. And it is, like, messing up my throat a little bit right now. So hopefully I'll be fine here in a minute, and then I won't want to end stream because of it. This is the part where I die to these two doofuses, right? Put the shield away, big man. You're not him. Alright. Now we could just go into Vort with this many flasks. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Time for one of the best boss themes in Souls history. Holy shit, Malekith? Vort of the Boreal Valley. Just let me get on his ass, or not, I guess. Cannot see. You do so much damage in this game compared to, like, any Elden Ring boss. It's kind of crazy. Oh my god, the Vort theme is so good. Oh. And the theme is gone the moment it starts to get good, man. That's so cringe. Ember restored. Let me get our souls. Let's go! Alright, I know we could just go straight to the next area and then come back to Firelink, but let's go back to Firelink first. And let's go rank Vort. I like Vort. I think Vort is a solid beginner-friendly boss for the beginning of the game. I am going to put him in Great. I think that he is similar to Eudix Gundyr in quality, and some of these other bosses that are maybe a little harder than him. Really, and his theme is amazing. The boss room looks really nice. Really my only problem with Vort is that he just dies so fast, because his health is so low, because he's so early game. And that a lot of his attacks just kind of completely whiff. But otherwise, I like Vort. Anyways, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm in the video game. Let me buy Leonard's Garb, Leonard's Gauntlets, and Leonard's Trousers.
Ashen One.
And then equipment, we will switch to the best set in the game. It's beautiful, chat. It's beautiful. This set is beautiful. I'm so happy they put the... Oh, I'm sorry, I kicked my desk. That probably sounded terrible on the mic. I'm so happy they put this set in Nightreign. I have yet to unlock it for the Iron Eye yet, because I picked up the Artorias skin first for Wilder. But I absolutely adore this armor. One of my all-time favorite armor sets in the Souls series. So good. Alright, well, we got our armor set. Now we're ready to go. We're ready to go kill Maybe what we do is we try to kill Curse Rod at Greatwood and then end the stream once our quote unquote our build is quote unquote online. By getting our boss soul weapon. I wonder which one it could be. What a beautiful shot. Ah, Elden Ring. Raise the banner! And then the mind goblins appear and come to take you to the next area. This is such Dark Souls bullshit, I love it. Hold on a second, chat. I've got something I need to do real quick. Okay. Light the bonfire? Here we are in the undead settlement. Let's go. We just need to go kill the Curse Rod of Greatwood and then we're in business. Alrighty then. Interesting. Is that the same as the jumping attack? Yes, interesting. The running R2 is the same as the jumping attack. I didn't realize that was the case. I don't know if that's for every weapon in this game or just this one particular weapon that we're using here. I really hate that my two-handed R1 leaves the dogs with like exactly 1 HP. Where is one of these guys we can talk to, right?
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of
Hello,
Ash
friend.
as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Alright. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember which boss it is. If you kill, I think is it the Abyss Watchers? One of the bosses you kill, he dies after that boss. But I believe he gives you like a couple free levels when you talk to him. Or like if you talk to him every once in a while. So I'll have to go back and talk to him in Firelink. But I don't really remember all the details of everything in this game, so... How exactly that works, I don't know. I just remember that it is a thing that you can do. That death screen was crazy. Alright, rest. Wonder how long it goes until we get invaded. Try jumping and then visions of treasure. You know, I don't think that's true. You know what? I don't think that's true. I think you may be lying to me, message. These guys also kind of live on one hit, which is crazy. Shortcut ahead. Really? Really? You think so? Small leather shield. Heck yeah, man. How do you emote in this game? I have no idea how you emote in this game. There it is. Switch. Do we have like a... Okay, that doesn't exactly work. I was trying to like see if I could do an emote to make it look like I was sitting on his lap, but it did not work, clearly. Gray rat looking creature. Now right down there, that item I think is a bone thing. A bone thing. But I don't remember what it's called. The thing that upgrades the Estus flask that's not an Estus shard. Like the bone marrow ash or something like that. I think bone marrow ash is the Bloodborne item that makes your gun do more damage for the next shot. But maybe that I'm misremembering as well. Okay, come on now. Okay. Alright, not cool, guys. I'm really not a big fan of the fact that this hand axe does exactly enough damage to kill nothing in one hit. It does exactly enough... Oh my god, that heals for nothing, man! This Estus heals for nothing! Where are my Dark Souls 2 life gems when you need them? At least those things healed. That does not... That is so little health. I'm so used to Nightreign, man. With my tiny little baby Nightreign health bar that gets fully healed in one flask, you know? Loretta's bone. Now here's the thing. I don't actually want to fight this whole gank, because there's like 70 guys here. I'll just grab this Estus shard and go. You know what I'm saying? Now, where we're supposed to go from here, I don't quite remember. But anywhere that's not that gank sounds like a good place to go to. Be wary of right. I think we may have already killed the thing that was on the right. Oh no, no we did not. Already almost out of Estus. In the store? Look me in the eyes, chat. Look me in the eyes. This place wants to be the Yarnum Woods so bad. Bro thinks he's him. Doesn't this area... Is this the area that has the, Okay, that did a lot of damage to me. We're so dead here. Oh my god. Big man. I don't want to fight the big man either. I don't really want to run from all these enemies, but, like... I'm not fighting that big man when there's guys throwing firebombs at me and I have no Estus. I have no Estus and I must scream kind of vibe, you know? Isn't there a bonfire here somewhere near here? We could be using embers as healing items, because they do heal you when you use them. A la humanities. Great curse-ridden tree ahead. We gotta go that way. Because the door is locked, so we have to go around that area to get in, where there's like the guy at the top throwing shit at you. I don't even remember how we get there. Let alone have the Estus to make it there right now. Which makes me wonder if I was supposed to go the other way from the gank to get there? This is the part I don't remember about this area is the problem. We were supposed to go through the other, like the other thing, I think. Also, if I remember correctly, Curse Rod of Greatwood is optional? Can I have this? That's probably not worth it. Can I get up? Can I get up? Thank you. But I also don't remember where we were supposed to go other than Curse Rod of Greatwood. Not that I want to skip Curse Rod of Greatwood, since, you know, I want the ability to get boss soul weapons for my build, but I think we're supposed to go this way, actually. This hand axe has more range than I think it does. What's in here then? A lot of hanging corpses. Charcoal pine resin. Some stairs. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I remembered those enemies. It's like, aren't these enemies? It's a storm. Crumble. Can't we just like drop it? Time for praise the sun and then praise the soup. Warrior of sun. I guess the soup. Hey, that's a full heal right there. It's something, or not a full heal, but a decent heal. Yeah, you're gonna have to catch me off a little bit more guard than that. Got him. This one is also real. This will be graphics in 2015. I feel like I've gone completely silent, chat. I've just sort of been like immediately, I don't know, I just got like engrossed in Dark Souls 3 all of a sudden. She's shooting at me from there. I think so, yeah. That's fun. Okay, that's a dead end. I don't know why I'm going that way for it. Let's just go this way, yeah? Anybody still chasing me? Ah, now I did remember that there was an invader here. However, I can't really fight him out here because there's the giant thing shooting things at me. And also on account of the 0 Estus that we currently have. They're very pink. Can you come in here, my friend? This is a very tight space to fight them in, but I don't know how far we have to be before we start getting hit by the arrows. But we're pretty much, I think we're going to die to this guy anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Holy shit! He parried the hell out of me. Okay. Ow. I don't have any Estus. Nothing I can really do. I can get a backstab, though. Oh, but they have Estus. That's not fair. I don't have any Estus. Alright, up the counter. Up the counter. Oh, I have a Discord notification? Hold on a second. Okay. Let me check some of my notifications on my phone real quick, chat. Discord. Okay. Alright, let's go. Actually, quickly, let's go back to Firelink and upgrade our Estus again. Since we picked up the Estus shard, we can go do that real quick. I almost forgot we did that. Oh. My neck. I don't think stream's gonna go on for too much longer, even though I do want to play more of the game. But I do have some more stuff I need to get done today, so. And it's getting not late, but a little later than it would be comfortable to do the other things that I want to do in a convenient way. So, we'll see. I at least want to kill Curse Rod at Greatwood and get our build online. In the sense that I have the weapon that I want to use, not in the sense that, like, our build is fully complete or whatever. Because, I mean, if the build was fully complete, we'd also have, like, rings and the Grass Crest Shield, which I think I remember where to find the Grass Crest Shield in this game. I know what area it's in. Whether or not I remember where in that area it is a different question, but I do remember what area it's in, or at least I don't remember what the area is called. It's the area before the big poison swamp area in this game, I think. And there's, like, the giant crabs. Okay, not cool, guys. I really wish my Estus healed me for anything. Unfortunately, it's been... Ow, dude, come on. Their attacks are so much faster than mine. Also, we never went this way. I don't know why I'm going this way, so I'm just gonna get hit by these guys and be sad. I guess these are the guys that dropped on my head. Okay, come here, buddy. Keep the same strat again to you. With, 1 or 2. There we go. Anyways, I don't know, I feel like I've just been sort of absorbed in this game right now. I don't really be talking much. I have finished, quote-unquote finished Nightreign. I'm not done playing it, obviously. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and I want to play more of it and try to get the plat. Some of the bosses, especially the final boss, is really, really good. I'm gonna save talking about it for now. Oh, can we not get invaded because we're not embered? Heck yeah. I thought that the NPC invasions didn't work like that in this game. I guess I could be mistaken. Or maybe we just got invaded by a real guy. I guess I could be mistaken on that too. Bonfire. Beautiful, beautiful bonfire. Alrighty. I guess if we're right here at the bonfire, we could try killing one of these guys. Okay, our damage is not so bad. So is his, though. His damage isn't bad either. Now, the only thing I don't remember is how to stop this guy from shooting great arrows at us. I just remember that he does. Oh, yeah, that's, you don't need to get, don't you like get that item and then you give it to him or something? White branch. I thought there was like a another like an actually good item. Oh my god, stop with the... Oh my god, I got launched off the edge. Are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? He shot at me in the abyss. He was like, he was not letting me go. I thought there was like a Estus upgrade there too, but I guess not. I thought he only did 2. He does 3. Okay, nice and easy. Heal. Now the only thing I do, so I think we have to take one of those branches and give it to him, or something like that. But I don't remember how you get to him. I guess is more so my problem. We need to go the other way around. This is the dead end path. Not this way. I thought I heard the arrow, and then I don't. Okay, stop. There's the arrow. Okay, I don't remember what this item is, but I want it. It almost knocked me off the ledge and killed me again. There's the bone shard. I knew there was a bone shard here. The reinforced club. Okay. Is there anything up here? I don't know if there's anything that's worth going up here for. There's the blue cleric set in case you want to need a cleric set. Unfortunately, I already have a better set than that. Mortician's Ashes. I think that's a thing you can give to the lady to get more stuff in the shop. Awesome, dude. Sick. We're good, though. Also, you can roll into enemies to stop them from body blocking you sometimes in this game, which I don't think was a thing in Dark Souls 1 or 2. I don't remember if that's a thing that starts in Bloodborne or not. Great Scythe. Shoutouts to Dark Souls 1. We used Great Scythe in Dark Souls 1. Alright, and this here is the Curse-Wadded Greatwood boss wobe area. Let's open this door first. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. I really don't remember how you get to the guy shooting the arrows. That's gonna make the run back a little annoying, but we're simply just gonna beat Curse-Wadded Greatwood first try. Smile. I mean, surely... I soloed, you know, some of the bosses in Nightreign first try. Surely I'm not gonna die to Curse-Wadded Greatwood. I mean, that would be hilarious. That would be ridiculous. Unfathomable, even. Okay, come on, guys. I mean, come on. A Souls veteran like me dying to Curse-Wadded Greatwood of all bosses? There's simply no way. I'm killing these guys because I don't want them to attack me. I'm doing all this to set up for a really funny gag when I fail against Curse-Wadded Greatwood, but hopefully we won't die. On account of, as I mentioned, it would be embarrassing. This is such a nothing loss. Ow. That doesn't count as hitting the little pustules on him. I will say, we are going into this with not a lot of flasks, which is concerning. I can't get there, that's a good thing. So he farted all over the place. Here's one big pop. Now where are the other spots to break? Down we go into the second part. I thought you had to wait longer for that to happen. I guess I'm just mistaken. I know. It's all over the floor, buddy. joy. Got a hit off there. I can't go up and hit him because of the piss on the floor. And I missed my chance to hit that one. Awesome. Certainly one of the From bosses of all time, I must say. Here's a big hit. There's another one down. Is there another one on this hand? I don't remember. Doesn't look like it. Oh, we're dead. No, we're not dead. Okay, we die in one hit, though, I think, from here. Which is not ideal. Can you do, like, the big move where you slam your head down so I can get to the one on your neck? I cannot believe I'm gonna die to Curse Rhoda Greatwood, chat. What a sad state of affairs this is. We got one more hit left in us, and we're dead. Yup. That's what happens when you go in with 2 flasks instead of 7. That's on me. Ugh. What a shit boss. What were they thinking? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think it's a what were they thinking level bad boss, but I don't know. I think, like, the thing is, right, is we get into these games like Dark Souls 3, I think it is worth... you know what? I'm going to save this discussion for when we actually beat the boss and rank it, and not for right now. Excuse me, let me in. Let me in. Let me in, assholes, let me in! Oh my god, please, move out the way! I've got a Curse Rhoda Greatwood to kill. Get out of here. Alright, we're going in with 6, actually, not 7. Alright. This time for sure. Now that we've got triple the amount of healing, we should be able to beat Curse Rhoda Greatwood this time. Curse Rhoda Greatwood for Nightreign. Is it really that much different than Dukeseer Freya? I don't think so. It's like Dukeseer Freya, but if you took out all the things that were cool about that boss and made it not as cool, is what this boss does. Break this one on the hand. Nice. Break the ball sack if we can. Owie. Owie. Also, welcome in. Yes, the first boss I died to in Dark Souls 3 was Curse Rhoda Greatwood. Thank you for asking. And yes, I did call it before we started fighting her. Alright, time to break the floor. Should open up the little sacks on its back. My souls back, please. Cool. Cool. That grabbed me? There's no shot that grabbed me. There is actually no shot that grabbed me. I'm gonna die a second time to Curse Rhoda Greatwood. That's the craziest part. Bro, shouts to my SS Flask healing for still nothing. I should have gone to Andre after we died the first time and upgraded them again. Or not to Andre, to the bonfire. Spin around, I know. Yeah, love that you gotta beat this guy if you want boss weapons. Unfortunately, the weapon I want to use for this run is a boss weapon, so we really have to kill this guy now. Can I please just hit the stupid sack, man? It's such a finicky hitbox. It's like fighting Dukester Freya and Nightreign. It's ridiculous. It's just pop. Oh my god, I rolled that. I know I did. That one was not as clearly... I pressed the input. The roll didn't come out in time. I was too late. Alright, and he's pissing all over the floor again. Also, now that you're here, Cody, when there's boss music playing, let me know if the game is too loud. I think it should be fine, but I didn't test with boss music playing in the background. I tested with other stuff going on, so... Am I, like, forgetting a thing to break, or does this one just have more health than the other ones? We're gonna die to this boss again. I actually can't believe this shit. Oh my god, I didn't see the tail that time. That's my bad. We're gonna die to this boss a second time. I can't believe it. Okay, where's the other... I don't know where the last pustule is. I don't know where it is. I actually don't know where it is, man. Where is it? Is it the one on the back of his, like, neck that I can't reach unless he does the big sit move? Isn't that one on the back of his neck? I need him to go, like, all the way down. I don't know how to force him to do that, though. Come on, man. Really, dude? Unless I'm forgetting where the other one is. I don't see it. Unless, can I hit that? I don't want to get hit by the piss droplets. This boss sucks. This boss is bad. I'm sorry. It's just not good. I say I'm sorry like there's Cursed Rod of Greatwood Defenders. I don't remember where the other... Oh, it's right there. Never mind, I'm goated. I'm simply goated. The fact that there was even doubt that I was going to die to Cursed Rod of Greatwood, I mean, can you believe that? Me dying to that boss? That would be ridiculous. There's simply no way, right? Emperor Restored. Large wooden shield. Bonfire. Music's a bit loud. DS3 is a loud game for some reason. Yeah. I could, you know what I could do? What I could do... If everything else sounds fine, I could bring the music down a couple and see how that does. Because I think otherwise the audio should be fine. But thank you for letting me know. We'll try that, see how the next boss goes. Anyways, we should be able to get the weapon that I'm planning to use for the run, or at least for the most part, the weapon I was thinking of using. Where is which one of the thrones is it you need to do this at? It's that one. It's this one.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in...
Also, we'll rank Cursed Rod of Greatwood in a second.
I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver.
Yeah,
No need to
this
be
game's
cold.
loud.
Have
But
a
if the game
closer
is too
look.
loud, I can always turn it down further. The issue is that, like, I think it's a similar situation as to the Nightreign stream, where it's like,
Oh, belike it
if
is
I turn the game
in
down, you can't hear it, but if I turn it up ever so
that
slightly, it's way
possession.
too loud. But
Seen
I don't
better
really know.
days, but
I think it should be good, because the
It shall
test recording I did sounded good. I just didn't hear it with boss music.
bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and
Look me
coalescing
in the eyes, chat.
the essence
Look me in
of
the
the
eyes.
soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferred to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Okay, I want this, please. Thank you.
Now.
Alright. And now this does a good bit more damage. And we're going to two-hand it so we can wield it. And then we're going to take this off. And now we're back in normal rolling when we don't have a shield on. So we do want to probably level our, whatever the equipment load is a little bit. And then let's go back to the Cemetery of Ash to kill the one, that one, Titanite lizard. What is that headpiece? This is the Leonard set. The Silver Mask, which is it's part of this is all one set that Leonard wields, or wears. And you get the mask by killing him, and you buy the other pieces from the lady after you kill him. So you can either kill him when he's in Firelink, or you can do his whole quest line, which ends with you killing him in an invasion. Although before we go fight this lizard, we may as well level up. Also, this set is in Nightreign. For the Iron Eye has this set. It's one of my favorite sets in the Soul series. Oh man, do you think the particle effects on Vort's hammer are going to get old by the end of the run, or no?
Just good, wasn't it?
Oh, we don't do it here.
Pretty, I don't.
Pretty, be careful. Let's see. Firekeeper.
Welcome. Very well, then taken.
I think we just want to keep leveling health. Is endurance equip load in this game? No, equip load is its own stat. Okay, let's get to 20 vigor. And then we'll level our equip load a little. That just feels like such a waste of points, man. Whenever we figure out we need more equip load, like to put on more rings and stuff, then we can worry about it. How about that? But let's go kill the big Titanite lizard, because the big Titanite lizard gives us a upgrade material for this weapon, so then we can be at +1, which will make us quite strong for the upcoming areas, I'm sure. But it's okay. But I want to do I want to just do a strength build, because I've never done a strength build in Dark Souls 3 before. Both times I've played this game, it's been a dex build. Yeah, I think the particle effects and the fact that it's in the center of my screen is definitely not going to get annoying or get in the way at any point. But unfortunately, if I want to use a better Great Hammer than this one, I need to wait till later in the game and also get it as a, 2% drop off an enemy. Duchess really does look like DS3 Firekeeper. She really does. Turn back. I don't want to turn back. You can't make me turn back. I'm killing that crystal lizard, and nobody can stop me. Except for maybe the crystal lizard itself. We're certainly going to try. It's so strange they completely changed the Great Hammer moveset in Elden Ring. Alright, that was not so bad. Because it's like they kind of like swapped the heavy and light attacks in Elden Ring. Because this is more of what the light attack looks like, except like in light attack speed. And then this is more of what the heavy attacks look like in Elden Ring. It's very strange. Alright, let's go. But this is one of the... I mean, from what I understand, all of the Great Hammers are very good in this game. And this is one of the better ones because it has Frostbite buildup on it. Which I believe works very similar to how it does in Elden Ring. Although I don't know if it does the percentage damage proc when it triggers. But it does make enemies take more damage, I believe. And I'm pretty sure the best Great Hammer in the game is a random drop-off enemies and is fairly rare. And also, I think the enemies are in... the castle with Lothric and Lorien, which is pretty close to the end of the game, or at least the main game, not including the 2 DLCs. So, all right, let's go upgrade our hammer. I also love how much bigger the hammer is than me.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Reinforce my hammer.
Prithee be, I don't want to.
Prithee be careful. Hey, Grey Rat.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece.
One Piece!
Now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need.
I think that might have peaked the
speak up.
mic.
Just don't
We're
ask
in
me
One
where I've got
Piece.
some.
Oh, oh.
Heavens. She was already dead. Thank you.
This is an even
I'm not
better
surprised.
mashing block button animation than our previous
Almost
one.
a relief, really.
Look at this.
You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
What do you got for sale, Grey Rat? Bunch of nothing. Stuff I don't need. Alright, see you around, friend.
Oh, this place is...
I'm pretty sure Grey Rat's friendly and not like a guy that kills your NPCs. I don't remember. You've had 2 close runs with Dark Drift Knight, one of which was very close. I mean, I had in a similar state. I mean, I told you about one of the runs I had when I was trying to beat him with Revenant. I was playing like absolute shit, but my team, the team, and so was the Duchess on my team. The Iron Eye was like soloing the boss for almost half its health bar, and he eventually went down when it had like 2% of its health left.
Oh,
But then next run I beat it and we crushed it.
welcome.
But I know the feeling about getting
This
ever so close with Dark Drift Knight
with a debt
and then not getting there.
hardly deserves to behold this divine
What is my foot doing?
flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service. Then shall we begin?
It says
Bearer
free
of
levels,
the
doesn't it?
dark sign.
Yeah, we get free levels. I think if we're gonna use the free levels, maybe then we put these into vitality. Free levels we get from this guy.
Be safe.
Just so bad at fighting him specifically. He's tough for sure. I don't know. I think that Adele might be the hardest boss. Gaping Jaw, I think he's maybe the hardest, in my opinion. It's either him or Dark Drift Knight. Maybe the final Night Lord, but so far, of the 3 runs I've had against the final Night Lord, 2 of them have been successes, and one of them got him down to a third of his HP left, and that was my blind run. So, maybe he's not that hard. He is really, really cool, though. I think one of the best jobs they've ever done at mixing a cinematic fight with a well-designed fight. He's really, really cool. You're gonna love it when you get there. Anyways, let's burn the Undead Bone Shard before I forget. Now here's the thing, is that I don't remember where to go in the Undead Settlement to continue the video game. I will be honest with you. I do not remember where you're supposed to go at all. I remember getting to Curse Rod of Greatwood, how to get there. After Curse Rod of... Oh, speaking of Curse Rod of Greatwood, it's a good thing I said it out loud, because I would have forgotten. Let's drink the Curse Rod of Greatwood. Now, here's the thing about Curse Rod of Greatwood. Let me also, so that... because I know you can hear the audio while we're here, let me go back to Firelink so we have the Firelink music in the background instead. So the question is, right, whether or not Curse Rod of Greatwood goes in bad, or if it goes in what were they thinking. And now you might be thinking, but Curse Rod of Greatwood is not Bed of Chaos or Dragon God bad, and it's not a boring, lazy, nothing fight that's just a bunch of normal enemies like Skeleton Lords, Prowling Mages, and Congregation, or the Royal Rat Vanguard. Correct. However, my thinking, and why I might want to put him in here, is that they made all of these other bosses first, before Curse Rod of Greatwood, including all of these Bloodborne bosses that we didn't rank. Because we haven't done them yet. And there's some bangers in here. Gascoigne, Cleric Beast, BSB, Parl, Martyr Ligarius, Abretus, Murgo, Gehrman. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that Yarnum is cool. Ludwig, Maria, Cause, and then they make Curse Rod of Greatwood. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, after we've made this many good bosses up here, what leads to making a boss like Curse Rod of Greatwood? You see what I'm saying? See where my argument is about maybe putting him in What Were They Thinking? But I really don't think it's so egregiously bad that it's a What Were They Thinking boss. But I definitely think it teeters on the edge because of all the stuff that's come before. Makes it worse. And in the same sense, we're obviously not ranking them now, but a certain somebody is in a similar boat. So is this guy. And maybe even this guy. And this guy too. Anyways, those are like the only bad bosses in Dark Souls 3, so, you know, maybe it's not so bad. Alright. Let's bring it back to here. No. Yeah, I think, I mean, I'm leaving them in bad, but I think that there is an argument to be made for What Were They Thinking in the greater context of the series, now that we're in Dark Souls 3. Like, if a boss like that was in Dark Souls 1, I would be more sympathetic. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I don't know where to go. I will be honest. To get to the next area, I don't remember at all where you're supposed to go. You know, actually, it might be, I guess if I want to go to the other area, because it's got to be the other side of the area, right? It's the only place it can be. So, probably be easier to go from the other bonfire. Also, the stream's probably not going to go on for too much longer. Because my ears hurt a little bit. Hold on, I need to check my... Sorry, I'm doing administrative stuff for a project I'm working on for my degree. Let me get back to playing Dark Souls 3, which is far more important than, like, that shit. You know what I'm saying? DS3 has so many banger bosses. DS3 is a very interesting game because they made a straight line and then they put a bunch of really cool bosses in that straight line. I like Dark Souls 3. We'll see how it feels to do with a heavy weapon, because the first time I played the game, I used the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, which I think is... It's an early boss soul weapon. I forget which boss it's from. Actually, I think it's the boss soul weapon from Curse Rod of Greatwood themselves. I used that weapon for the whole playthrough, which is a good weapon, but it's kind of boring. I mean, this weapon is a little boring too. At least it's more visually interesting than the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Although the Hollow Slayer Greatsword does have a unique moveset. It has, like, the special R1s or something, I think. And then the second playthrough I used the Sellsword Twin Blades, which I guess means that I didn't really beat Dark Souls 3 or whatever, because it's the strongest weapon in the game. But that weapon's also really fun. I just think the paired weapons are really fun. I had considered doing another, like, dex-focused build with some of the paired weapons, but pretty much all of the cool paired weapons, other than the Sellsword Twin Blades, you cannot get early game. And so I didn't want to go, like, half of the run with, like, some random weapon that I wasn't having a lot of fun with just to get to a paired weapon, while thinking about the fact that I could be using the Sellsword Twin Blades the whole time. I just figured that wouldn't be fun. And the fact that I hadn't done a strength build before was the other motivating factor to try a strength build. Since, from my understanding, strength is very good in this game. Not as good as Dex, because obviously the Sellsword Twin Blades are, like, maybe the most broken weapon they've ever put in any Souls game. It's like that or Blasphemous Blade, probably. One of the two. Maybe the Blood Fiend's Blood Arm from Elden Ring. Speaking of the Blood Fiend's Blood Arm from Elden Ring, I learned something new about that weapon. Did you know? I believe this is how this works. I learned this recently. I believe that it is the only weapon in the game that has bugged infusions, in the sense that for its I believe it's for the faith scaling infusion. So it's for Sacred Infusion and for Flame Art Infusion. It gets way more than it's supposed to, like DPS, like AR, because for some reason, normally when you do a Sacred or Flame Art Infusion, the raw damage comes from like your strength and your dex, and then the fire or the holy damage comes from the faith staff. But on the Blood Fiend's Blood Arm specifically, and no other weapon in the game, for some reason in those infusions, the raw damage also scales off of your faith. For some reason. Which is hilariously broken. As if that weapon wasn't broken enough already. It's also broken on faith builds. Because if you just have enough strength to wield it, you can get crazy high AR with like minimum strength and just juiced faith on that weapon for some godforsaken reason. Alright, now we have the shortcut to the other bonfire. Because Elden Ring is a perfect game. But I've been having a lot of fun with Nightreign. As I'm sure you've also been having a lot of fun with Nightreign. And I only have two trophies left. I have to kill I have to do the Sentient Pest Raid, which I still haven't seen it. I haven't... Yeah, such a good weapon. It's the weapon I used to beat Radon for the first time. After I spent, like, 5 hours trying to beat him with Magma Blade. And I got him so close, so many runs, and I just said, screw this. Let me just do a weapon that does actual damage. Because I know that I can beat him if I spend enough time slamming my head into a wall with this weapon. Okay, he's done. He's done humping her leg, I guess. Okay. Alright. Whatever, man. Sure. Bonk. Oh, there she goes. Look at this cool moth I found. Oh, there it goes. Okay, don't... Oh, there I go. Oh, that fall kills me. Doesn't kill her. That's... Okay, sure, man. Whatever. That dog was a bit excited, yeah. Calm down, man. Leave her alone. Ignore the fact that I hit her with a great hammer. Also, I guess we can put these rings on if it doesn't make me fat roll. Increase bleed resistance, and then damage absorption when HP is low. Oh, that puts me in fat roll. Bummer. Let's take the bleed resistance off, I guess, then. I need to get used to the range on this great hammer also. And the stamina costs. And how to play a strength build when you can't jump heavy. Because I've been playing a lot of Raider. Like, pretty much all of my time playing Elden Ring in the last, like, 24 hours, almost all of it was Raider. And I did one Recluse run. Or not one, 2 Recluse runs. With some of the worst... I don't know, I don't understand. As I was doing, like, the last couple runs with, like, Raider and everything, I was getting non-stop banger teammates. Like, a lot of really, really good teammates. They, like, knew what to do and where to go and, like, how to play the video game. And then the moment I switched to Recluse to get my last character win for the trophy, it's just non-stop teammates that have no idea how to play Nightreign. Like, even on the winning run, my teammates were not good. We had a Revenant who just did not go with the team ever. and she went by herself everywhere, so it was just me and the Iron Eye tag teaming everything. And she never pinged anything on the map at any point, so it's not like we knew where she was going so we could go with her. And me and the Iron Eye were pinging stuff, and she just wouldn't go to them. And then the only time she pinged stuff in the whole game, me and Iron Eye died to the basement boss in the castle. And then we both ran back in, because the storm was closing in, so we both ran back in to get our souls while the storm was closing in, and then run out. And then after we both died, as we were running back into the storm, she just started spamming pings on top of us for like a minute straight. And it like it got me really, really tilted at this Revenant player. And then at the end of the run, I gave her a legendary weapon, and she gave me a legendary weapon that were better fit for our builds, and so we made up. And it was beautiful. We like reconvened at the mountaintops area, and then worked together for the first time the whole run to do the mountaintops area. Raider's probably your third favorite Nightfarer. I really like Raider, especially for solo. He feels so broken in solo, because like the colossal weapon jump heavy attacks staggers are just so good against the Night Lords. It's crazy.
Another one of those.
He's up there for me.
All you faceless undead.
Also, how's the audio my voice compared to the NPC voices? Not that I'm usually talking over them, but
no matter.
But I really like Raider. He's a lot of fun. I really still don't understand his skill.
Go find a coffin to huddle up inside.
But he's very fun.
You here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines.
Well, my hammer. I guess my hammer is smaller than
If like
yours.
the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Raider. There's a chance Raider might be my favorite Nightfarer right now, just because he's so much fun in solo play. I think that Wilder is the best character for solo, but I think Raider is the most fun for solo so far that I've been playing. I've been playing a good bit of solo. But I think that my favorites are generally, I really like Wilder, I really like Raider, I really like Executor, although I haven't played him in a few days. Isn't there like a guy at this elevator comes up and there's a guy on it? Oh, I thought it was an enemy guy. It's the goat. It's the goat. Speaking of the Raider, Raider has this armor as a skin. Oh.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought.
The goat.
I am Siegwart of Katarina.
Siegwart of Katarina.
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow?
Yes.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower.
This tower?
Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
Yeah, there's a glow or something you can get around you. But what gives you that glow is the thing I don't understand. Like, I recognize that there's a stronger version of it, and it's really strong when you get the stronger charged version of it. It stuns everything in the game except for Ancient Dragons. But all the Night Lords get stunned by it. And it does massive damage and massive stance damage. I just don't know how you get the thing. Because I remember from the character trailer, I thought that they explained it as you had to, like, get hit during the thing. Maybe you have to get hit during the thing, and then the next time you use it, it's powered up?
Who are you?
I don't know.
I help anytime. I help.
Alright, we're friends now. Me and this giant. I help anytime. I guess the idea for this area is you're supposed to come to this guy first and then go to Curse Rod of Greatwood, but it's not like the arrows are that hard to avoid. Now the other thing, I feel like do we have to reset the area to activate him? Okay, no, because I want to do the thing with Siegward. I don't remember how to drop, where you're supposed to drop down, though. There's a place you're supposed to drop down. It's right there. I'm going to die, though. Never mind, I'm goated. You figured it out, Siegward. Kind of.
Ah.
Then we can fight the Demon Fire Sage over here.
Don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried.
I love him so much.
But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head.
In the head?
I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
You have you? I love him so much.
On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road. I could try... No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think.
Alright, now I think if you go down and attack this guy, Siegward just comes in and helps you after a second or two. So.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now.
I just tried to super sprint like I'm playing Nightreign. That damage is kind of really good. Ah! Oh, Siegward's damage isn't bad either. Get him, Siegward. You got him. You got him, brother. You got him, brother. Get him. Get him. You got him. Just 1R1. You got him. I believe in you, Siegward. Come on, 1R1. You got him. Just 1R1. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Ah, big sit down.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head.
Mustn't be
We
careless.
unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
I love Siegward so
Your
much.
valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long...
Oh. Cheers, my friend. Toast! Alright. Now I don't remember. There's an item here that's worth picking up in this area. I just don't remember what it is. So let's do some exploring. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I think right now my favorites in Nightreign are probably like Wilder, Executor, and Raider, which I guess is just like the 3 traditional melee classes. It's that or maybe Duchess is in there, because Duchess is a lot of fun. I just don't think she's quite as fun to play solo as those 3 are. And I've just been having so much fun playing solo that I'm sort of skewing my preferences and who my favorites are a little bit to who's the most fun to play solo. I really like Iron Eye with a group. But also I think every single winning run I've had of Nightreign in a group has had an Iron Eye on it. So I'm getting a little, like, bored of Iron Eye, in a way. Will this hit him? Bonk! Ugh. But I like those 3 a lot, because I think they're fun for solo play. Also, I just really like Executor's stats, and the weapons that are in his weapon pool feel really nice. But I just think that Raider, like, generally has such a nice game feel. Because, like, he spends all of his stamina to do, like, big, heavy attacks with colossal weapons and, like, great hammers and great axes. That's really the only thing I don't like about Raider, is that he takes my favorite weapon moveset from Elden Ring, the Great Hammer, Great Axe moveset, and he changes it, and it's not as fun. It's, like, the only thing I don't like about him. Is that I wish he had the normal Great Hammer, Great Axe moveset, because I love that moveset in Elden Ring. Yuri Duchess is really fun, but very squishy solo. Exactly. I think that her and Iron Eye are both very fun, but a little too squishy solo for how good I am at solo right now. I think eventually when I am better at solo, they will be just as fun as those guys. But, like, Wilder is, like, almost at this point, like, a free solo victory for me, because he gets... you get the free revive, plus if you get 2 free wending, or you get to buy 2 wending graces, and then if there's a rare merchant on the map, you can get a 3rd wending grace, and then for each one of those deaths, he gets to do his cheat death passive, so he gets 8 free deaths, which is so many, that unless I'm fighting, like, unless my build is really bad, or, like, the run went really wrong, is almost, like, guaranteed beating the Night Lord for me at this point. Because 8 deaths is just so many. Beat Equilibrious Beast solo with Raider. I beat Equilibrious Beast solo with Guardian, of all characters. Which I think the crazy part, I was, like, so distracted. When I was fighting Equilibrious Beast solo, lowers equip load and increases attack. Not lowers equip load enough, though, man. It's still... My equip load is... I thought that... Does this not... It doesn't lower my equip load enough. It's still more with it on than not on. Okay, this is better than the blue ring. Rare merchant. There's a rare merchant that can spawn. Yeah. He has an icon on the map. I don't really know how to describe it. It kind of looks like the camp one, or like it's like an in between of like the camp one and the ruin one. It's like this little brown thing. I mean, I don't know. I can't really show you while we're in Dark Souls 3. But there's a rare merchant that has a chance of spawning on the map. And he always, in solo, he always sells a Wending Grace separate from the one that the other merchants sell. Because, like, all the other merchants on the map have a shared inventory. He has a unique inventory. He always sells a purple smithing stone. He always sells 3 talismans, which is the Airtree's Favor, Ritual Sword, and or not Ritual Sword. It's Airtree's Favor... I think it's Airtree's Favor, Ritual Sword Talisman, and the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, which is 15% physical damage negation. And then he also has a different weapon pool that he sells, with I think more high rarity weapons than the normal merchants do. And so you can get a 3rd guaranteed Wending Grace in solo off of him. And then also, I guess you probably haven't seen this yet, because I think you have to kill all of the non-final boss Night Lords. But the bonus you get from from Nocleteo, the final Shifting Earth event. Also, if you beat the boss at the end of that, you also get another free revive. Although, from what I've gathered, unfortunately, it triggers after the Wending Graces, which is a shame, because the version that you get from that killing that boss gives you an attack buff also. I don't remember how to get back without just homewarding back. Can I be honest with you? I don't know how to get back without using a homeward bone. There's the homeward bone. But, as I was trying to say before I distracted myself, because you asked about the rare merchant. My run where I beat Equilibrious Beast for the first time was on Guardian. And around... As I was moving towards the day 2 boss, I got a call from Misfit, and we were going to yap about the One Piece chapter from this week.
Very well, then taken.
And so for the final leg of it, I was distracted by that. But I had the Mogwin Sacred Spear, which does so much damage and so much bleed buildup. So I think the Mogwin Sacred Spear kind of carried me, but I did beat him first try, and I had a Wending Grace left over, so. Okay, I really hate leveling Vitality, but I want to level it a little bit more. Let's take it to like 15 for now, and then maybe we level Endurance a little bit to maybe 15, and then try to take Vigor to 30, and then maybe we can focus on Strength a little bit. Stamina recover. I got the Flynn's ring. Was that not the only ring in that area? Is there a Chloranthy ring in that area too? Well, guess we're going back. That's unfortunate. Is there a Chloranthy ring in that area too? What a nightmare. Where is the Chloranthy ring? It is in this area, you're right. Alright, well, we're going back for that item. Also, maybe it would be smart to go, like, down first to get the bonfire that's closer. The one that's at, like, the Irithyll thing, where there's, like, the Irithyll Knight down there. Ugh. I knew I was gonna forget something. What a tragedy. He was clipping through the floor that time. Bonk. Let's just like run past these guys, yeah? If we can. Awesome. Okay, get up. They don't have pots anymore, so we're good. But I've only fought Equilibrious Beast the one time. All the other bosses that I beat first try, I've fought again. I fought Augur last night to get the Recluse W. I did Augur 1 because it's easy, and 2 because I figured that if I went into an Augur run, there was a decent chance that people had just beaten the previous boss, which unlocks the mountaintop thing, and that I would be able to get into a mountaintop run so that I could get a the trophy for beating the mountaintops, which I did do on that run, despite the Revenant being kind of a troll. But hey, we won the run. Alright, we're gonna try and kill this guy. Our damage should be pretty good. He's just kind of scary. I'm gonna charge heavy as dumbass. Ugh, 500. Holy. Oh, yeah. What's up with that dog? I don't know, man. I feel he's like clipping through the floor or something, I think, and then like getting stuck. It's very strange. Anyways, there's a bonfire right here. Also, I think I used that Irithyll sword in my blind playthrough for a little bit before I switched to the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. I don't remember though. This hammer is so big. It's like comical how big the great hammers are in this game. It looks like a colossal weapon, not a great hammer. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes already on this stream? Holy. Alright. But I really like those characters in Nightreign. I think Duchess is maybe my favorite character to play in multiplayer, because then I don't feel as bad about the low health stuff. She's my favorite of the low health characters for sure. Of her, Iron Eye. I forgot I need to drop down. Of her, Iron Eye, Revenant, and Recluse. That's another thing. I'm really disappointed in Recluse, because I was really excited about Recluse before I started playing the game, because I love casting in Elden Ring so much. And it's so fun in that game. But I just feel like her general gameplay just doesn't get like any of what I think is fun about casting in Elden Ring. because you don't get like a bunch of the variety because there's so like you don't have like 10 spells equipped at one time. You're pretty much using exactly one spell the whole run, or like one or two spells because you get one staff that's got two spells. You're super squishy, which is not really a thing in Elden Ring either, because there's nothing about playing a caster build that forces you to not level your vigor in that game. Because like you don't also have to level attunement and stuff, so you've got more than enough space to level your vigor as well. And I just like don't. And then her ult feels so unimpactful. I think the only one that I think is worse is Duchess's, because Duchess's ult just does nothing basically. I mean, it's sometimes useful, but it's just kind of, I think, almost worthless. Her like revive ult, or not her revive ult, the invisibility ult. And then the revive ult becomes good with one of the relics that gives it like a big explosion when she activates it. That makes it do like a little bit more damage than the Wilder ult as well. So it's like solid. But I just think that like, I don't know. And then the fact that like, I think part of the appeal of the character is that you get to do like, you can plan out your spells and do like the right elements at the right time to get like the concoction set up. And then with like the concoction, you get to do these really powerful blowout spells. And those powerful blowout spells are really fun. But if any of your teammates have an elemental weapon or are another caster that's doing any elemental damage, or you get like one of the passives that makes you spawn like, I think this is the way to go. From what I read on the thing, I could be mistaken though. This might be the wrong way. I don't really know where I'm going to get to this ring. I should just look at the wiki again. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Let me look at the wiki real quick, and then I'll go back to complaining about Recluse. Let's see. Defeating the fire demon, staircase, house on the right, bridge to enter the house on the left. Enemies, 2 evangelists, get on the roof, go left, run across the roof until you've reached the wooden platform. And there you'll see a stone tower. Okay, well let's go back there then. So like, for example, in the run that I just did, yeah, the best revive ults are the little girl crash out, the bird nuke, and the dog, for sure. Iron Eye ult's not bad for reviving the team either, but it's not quite as good as the other ones. But it is still good. But like whenever like for example, on the run that I did last night that I won, my Iron Eye had a air tree bow. He had a holy bow. And so anytime he poked anybody with an arrow, it would put a holy mark on them. And if I wanted to suck for the thing, I could only get holy almost all the time. Which meant that I basically couldn't get any of the high-value concoctions unless I got extremely lucky that I was able to get like a fire damage spell, or the Revenant was able to get a lightning spell, or I was able to get a magic spell in between him barraging holy arrows constantly. Also on that run, speaking of the teammates in that run being annoying, the Iron Eye in that run had a legendary staff that had Comet Azure on it, and he just wouldn't give it to me. He just didn't drop it. He just had it in his offhand the whole run. What are you doing with that? The Recluse could use Comet Azure very badly. And I was a little frustrated. Anyway, we did win the run, so it wasn't a big deal. Use a bridge on the roof, go left, and run across the roof until you've reached the wooden platform. That's this wooden platform here, I would assume. See a stone tower, presumably this one. We want to drop down to the stone tower, I think. Walk. It's like getting to the Anna summon in Elden Ring, Shadow of the Air Tree. There's a homeward bone. That's not the Chloranthy ring. Oh, probably in here. I'm gonna heal just in case this drop doesn't kill me, but there's no way that drop was gonna kill me for sure, right? My jump didn't come out. Oh, my ankles. My ankles. It's the Mira armor. Lucatiel. Chloranthy ring. There it is. Put that bad boy on. Never seen stamina recovery like this before. Alright, now we can go back. Just gonna go back this way to get to the bonfire. Then we can fast travel. Although I may call stream here, to be honest with you. It's been almost 3 hours. Although before I go, while I've got you here in chat, Cody, I want to hear some more. I want to talk about the Silent Hill trailer. Because it looks so good. Silent Hill F looks really, really good. I'm super excited about it. And I'm probably going to stream it when it comes out in September. Because I think by September, it'll have been enough months since February for me to be on board with doing a scary game again. So, but it looks really, really cool. Some of the stuff they showed in the trailer looked awesome. I'm sure you're even more excited about it than I am, but it looks great. I cannot believe that there's a new Silent Hill coming out, and I'm not a doubter. I'm not being like, yeah, right, that game's gonna suck. Like, it looks really good. So excited for Silent Hill F. Yeah, it looks really amazing. I'm excited about it too. Can we get another free level off this guy? I don't know what triggers the ability to get another free level from him.
Oh,
No, not yet. Okay. Maybe we have to beat like a boss or something? I don't know.
safe.
Be safe. I don't know if we have enough to level. We can talk to the Firekeeper though.
Welcome, speak. Very well. Then taken.
We do. Okay, I wanted to get stamina to 15, and then we'll try and take vigor to 30, and then strength to 30. Sounds like a plan. So our damage right now is totally fine. It looks super creepy. I hope you're ready for me to be a scared little baby man on your phone screen or your computer screen or your tablet screen or your TV screen or whatever screen you're using. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be so scared. It's gonna be so much fun. But like some of the enemy designs and stuff look really, really good and really, really freaky. Like that one section of the trailer that's like all the like schoolgirls that are in like the freakishly contorted poses like all across this entire like field or whatever, if I'm remembering correctly. Looks great. This is the area with the bird guys, right? Aren't there bird guys here? Yes. I mean, maybe they're not birds, but they do have wings. I could go for some wings, actually. That sounds really good. I say that like I didn't have wings last night. I had some lemon pepper dry rub wings last night. It was quite good. I gotta say, I'm liking this Great Hammer so far. But yeah, Silent Hill F looks really, really creepy, and I'm super excited about it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to play on stream and get scared by. The noise that makes is horrible, and I really do not like it. My poor ears. It's a good thing it's not louder. I barely remember this area, I'll be honest with you. Sure, we can go down here. What's the worst that happens? We get stuck and then die? Yeah, right. As if. A brigand axe! Finally! It's an NPC. Get frostbitten, idiot? Eat my frostbite. Butcher knife. Interested to play a Silent Hill that's focused entirely around melee combat. I mean, that was a lot of my Silent Hill 2 playthrough, so I'm excited for that. The Brigand Twin Daggers. Cool. But I'm just so excited. There were so many cool announcements at the State of Play. I was talking about it earlier on stream before you were here. But I'm like so over the moon excited about the Marvel fighting game. Like genuinely so excited about it. I think that this is a bad decision the way that I'm deciding to do this, but it's the way I've decided to do it, so. Okay, I don't know what that animation I did was. Okay, not cool, guys. Oh, it's a backstep? Like, I'm just so absurdly over the moon excited about a new Marvel tag game after all these years, and the fact that it's ArcSys of all people and not Capcom is unbelievable. My guess, I mean, other than the fact that, like, obviously MVCI went poorly, but there's a lot of people that are saying that, like, oh, they went behind Capcom's back to go get ArcSys instead of Capcom. I think, I think there's a very real possibility that they went to Capcom first, and then Capcom was like, after how shit the Disney stuff was with MVCI and how like so much of the blame at the time went on Capcom, especially when they were like really struggling during that time frame, that they were like, no, screw this, we're not doing it. But then also they like just did that collection with the Marvel vs. Capcom games, so like maybe they wouldn't have said that. I don't know. To me, it feels like that they would have been chill with it, or they wouldn't have been chill with working with like Marvel and Disney again, but I could be mistaken, obviously. But the game looks really cool. Especially Miss Marvel, I think, is maybe the character I'm most excited about, because it's the closest we're gonna get to ArcSys doing Luffy until they hopefully make a One Piece fighting game.
Hello. How do you do? I'm Henry of Astora. Unkindled like you.
Hello, Henri of Astora.
This is Horace.
Where'd you get Oswald's armor from?
Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We're well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep.
Farron Keep.
The Undead Legion. Further yet,
that's where the Abyss Watchers are.
Of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now.
He's not in the Cathedral of the Deep though in this game, isn't he? Isn't he in Orlando? I remember. I guess they don't know that. Cathedral is the Cathedral of the Deep. Is that where Osiris is, or am I just misremembering everything about this video game?
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He is an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
I'll be honest, I have no clue where these guys show up again. I don't think I've ever seen them other than this one spot in this game. I don't remember their quest line at all. Like that Henri is always the opposite gender of the player character. That is cool. Okay, you know what? I was gonna keep going, but I think I'm ready to stop for the day. I think I'm Dark Souls 3'd out a little bit. It's been 3 hours. It's been a nice stream. I think I'm ready to call it. Even though I would like to go a little further, because we really didn't make too much progress today. But we got our weapon and everything situated. We only died 9 times, which is not so bad. I don't know when the next Dark Souls 3 stream will be. Who are you?
You're an Unkindled, aren't you? I am Cirrus of the Sunless Realms.
Sounds like she's speaking like directly into my ear.
Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Anyways, this is where we left the tier list off. I think I'm going to call it. I'm just sort of tired. And I got some other things I need to get done today. As much as I would like to play more Dark Souls 3. I'm enjoying the game so far. I mean, I already know that I like this game. 2 great bosses and also Crucial Greatwood. But let's ignore him. I don't know when the next Dark Souls 3 stream is going to be. I want to finish Dark Souls 3 relatively fast. Excuse me, so that we can get to Expedition 33. But I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow on this game, or if I just gonna... I mean, maybe I'll stream sort of early tomorrow and then play Nightreign later that day. And then I may... Once I've done a Sentient Pest invasion, I want to try and stream getting the last trophy in Nightreign to get my 50th plat on stream. Just to have that moment recorded, I think would be fun. So I may, after I get a Sentient Pest invasion, I may do a stream of Nightreign that may be long, may be short, of a couple solo runs trying to get the trophy needed. Because I think I know all the things that I would need to do, and I would need to get fairly lucky and play pretty well, which is maybe difficult. But I think I know of all the things that I would have to do and how to do it now. So, we'll see. It'll happen at some point. Maybe I won't stream it, maybe I will. Have you bought the key for the tower at Firelink? No, but I did do the skip to go get the covetous silver serpent ring and the Estus shard. But I have not saved up 20,000 souls for the ring. I did save up 10,000 souls for the armor set. But I think I'm going to call it here. I'd like to go for maybe longer, but I'm tired. So, I'm going to put the main menu screen on. And then, I don't know. If it wasn't so late my time, I would probably stream the Summer Games Fest. But the Summer Games Fest starts at like 11 p.m. my time in like 6 hours. And I will not be in the mood to stream. I don't even think I'm going to watch the whole... I'm probably going to start watching it, and then I'll probably turn it off after like an hour or so, and then go to bed. And then, of course, there'll be like an announcement I actually care about after I go to sleep, but, you know, we'll see. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. More Dark Souls 3 soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know when. Obviously, part of it depends on when Nightreign is happening in my brain. Part of it depends on if Misfit's schedule finally can fit in some more Xenoblade. I don't know. It's a little tough to say. We shall figure it out soon. But at least within 3 or so days, there should be more Dark Souls 3. I hope. Because I really do want to play Expedition 33. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time. Be good to yourselves. Stay hydrated. Looking forward to you help carrying you through Dark Drift Night, assuming you don't beat him tonight. I believe you can beat him tonight. I believe in you. Worst case scenario, I can help carry for Dark Drift Night. I say carry like I'm goated at that boss, but I did carry the run that I beat him. So, maybe I still got it in me. We'll see. But I believe in us. I believe in you, more importantly. I believe that you can do it. You got it. Lock in. You'll crush him tonight. I believe it. Believe it! Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Be good to yourselves. Stay hydrated. And don't you dare go hollow. Dark Souls title screen music is kind of intimidating on these screens, but I'm gonna let it go anyway.